Good morning, students. Now, in accountancy, in chapter number 1, up till now we have seen objectives, definition, characteristics, advantages, limitations. Now, the next point, that is use of accounting information and their needs. Now, accounting information किन किन को यूज़ होता है, उनकी ज़रूरत क्या है, that is given in this point. And the first one, that is management. Now management also needs accountancy because management means that in the office or in the business, those who are on higher position, they have to take certain decision regarding business, right? So they take certain decisions regarding business on the basis of accountancy only, right? Because if they do not have any data regarding money, we cannot take any proper decision. So accounting also helpful to the management. Second one, shareholders, right? Now first of all, shareholders means that the person who purchases shares of other company, the persons are called as shareholders of that particular company. Share is nothing. Share is not a product, but share is nothing but a certificate containing matter that Mr. So and so has invested so and so rupees in this company. That is called as share. You will learn this in detail in the further chapter. So how accounting become helpful to the shareholders? So as per legal provisions, management has to send certain copy of accounts to all the shareholders in prescribed time period. Accounting of the company can also helpful to the shareholder because shareholders are owners of the company, so they also have a right to know and see the accounts of the company. So they can judge that by seeing the account, that whether company has given us proper dividend or not, right? Now next, third, potential shareholders. Potential shareholders means those who wanted to purchase shares of the company. They are called as potential shareholders, right? कि जिनको ये लग रहा है कि हम ये कंपनी के शेयर खरीदे या नहीं खरीदे, right? They cannot take, if they cannot take proper decision, they can take decision by seeing the accounts only. अकाउंट को देख के, राइट, वो डिसाइड कर सकते हैं कि हम ये कंपनी के शेयर परचेज करें कि नहीं करें. नाउ फोर्थ वन, दैट इज क्रेडिटर्स. नाउ क्रेडिटर्स मीन्स द पर्सन्स टू whom we have to pay money. They are called as creditors of the company, right? So creditors means, for example, from the bank we have taken a loan, we have to pay back that loan, so bank becomes the creditor for us. So how accountancy helpful, how our accounting become helpful to the creditor? Now creditors first of all see our account and then only decide that they provide us loan or not, right? तो लोन वो हमें दे कि नहीं दे, वो हमें हमारे अकाउंट से ही वो डिसाइड कर सकेंगे. सो दिस इज़ हाउ अकाउंटेंसी हेल्पफुल टू द क्रेडिटर्स. नेक्स्ट, एम्प्लॉयज़. नाउ हाउ अकाउंटेंसी बिकम्स हेल्पफुल टू द एम्प्लॉयज़? तो एम्प्लॉयज़ फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल दे सी देयर जॉब सिक्योरिटी by seeing the account. If company is earning profit from last 5 to 10 years, the company is continuously earn profit, then employees can decide that this company will run for longer period of time, so our job is safe, right? Then at the end of the certain period we can get bonus, we can get any other benefits. So by seeing the accounts only, employees will decide their job security, their benefit, right? Okay. Tax authorities. This is the most important user. Tax authorities generally calculate tax from the accounts only, right? By seeing the accounts, they decide that whether company is paying proper tax every year or not. Next, 8. Customers. How accountancy becomes helpful to the customer. Customer are the main component of the business. Customer also have right to see that whether company is taking any products price proper or not, or that whether company is not charging higher price, company is not taking higher price, right? All these questions answers they will get from the accounts only, कि कंपनी हमसे प्रॉपर प्राइस तो ले रही है नहीं रही है, कंपनी हायर प्राइसेस तो चार्ज नहीं कर रही है, राइट? सो customer can know price of the product or services and regarding business from the accountancy only. Now foreign entrepreneurs. Next, 8. Foreign entrepreneurs. Foreign entrepreneurs means what? कि किसी फॉरेन कंपनी को हमारी कंपनी में इन्वेस्ट करना है. फॉरेन कंपनी ऑल्सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल चेक द अकाउंट्स कि ये कंपनी कंटिन्यूस प्रॉफिट अर्न कर रही है नहीं कर रही है, प्रोडक्ट क्या है, प्रोडक्ट की डिटेल क्या है, सेलिंग क्या है वगैरह वगैरह, एक्सपेंसेस कितने, इनकम्स कितने हैं, राइट? देन एंड देन ओनली कंपनी इन्वेस्ट इनटू आवर बिजनेस. देन नेक्स्ट इज रेगुलेटरी बॉडीज. रेगुलेटरी बॉडीज मीन्स सीन दैट a company form of business is controlled either by the government or the regulatory bodies formed by the government, so that the general public will not have any kind of financial loss due to any step activities of the company. For this purpose, SEBI, Security Exchange Board of India, and IRDA, Insurance Regulatory and Development Authorities, are established. There are two bodies which regulates the business. बिजनेस के लिए भी रूल्स एंड रेगुलेशंस होते हैं. देर इज़ कंपनीज एक्ट, देर इज़ सेबी, देर इज़ इर्डा. दे रेगुलेट मीन्स कि सारे बिजनेस को कंट्रोल करती है, उनके लिए रूल्स एंड रेगुलेशंस फॉर्म करती है. सो रेगुलेटरी बॉडीज ऑल्सो चेक द अकाउंट्स ऑफ द कंपनी की वो लोग प्रॉपरली अकाउंट्स लिख रहे हैं या नहीं लिख रहे हैं, रूल्स रेगुलेशंस फॉलो कर रहे हैं नहीं कर रहे हैं. नेक्स्ट, प्रोफेशनल बॉडीज. Professional bodies called as, one example I will give, that is CA. चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंट जो रहते हैं वो हमारी कंपनी के अकाउंट्स चेक करते हैं, राइट? सो बाय सीइंग द अकाउंट्स ओनली चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंट कैन कम टू नो दैट वेदर कंपनी इज रिकॉर्डिंग प्रॉपर अकाउंट्स और नॉट, कंपनी इज मेंटेनिंग अकाउंट अकॉर्डिंग टू रूल्स और रेगुलेशंस और नॉट. The accountancy also becomes helpful to the professional bodies. Then, researcher and analyst. Now, researcher and analyst means what? See in this. There is one category of users of accounting information, research and analyst. This group is interested to know what the profitability of the company is and what are the solvency of the company is. Researcher and analyst. Then why in this quantum? This kind of research and analyst help the company and investor. The contribution of this group of user is also significant. This group is not working only for its own interest, but they work for the benefit of others only. Means research and analyst means कि जो ये authorized body होते हैं गवर्नमेंट के, right? They also check the accountancy कि कंपनी का मोटिव सिर्फ प्रॉफिट मोटिव तो नहीं है, कंपनी हाई प्राइसेस तो चार्ज नहीं कर रही है, कंपनी का मोटिव प्रोडक्ट को कस्टमर के पास पहुंचा के कस्टमर का भी उसमें फ़ायदा हो, यही काम कर रही है कि सिर्फ खुद का ही फ़ायदा देख रही है, राइट? सो दैट इज़ द इन दिस वे अकाउंटिंग बिकम्स हेल्पफुल टू द रिसर्चर्स एंड एनालिस्ट. देन गवर्नमेंट, लास्ट. It is the responsibility of government to bring efficient and effective management in the country. The government forms politics for the development of the country. For the formation of policies, relevant information is required. The information prepared by the companies is collected and used for the formation of national policies. This accounting information plays vital role in policy oriented decisions of the government. Now how accounting become helpful to the government? Now when government wants to frame certain rules and regulations, they gather information from every company. From that information, company frames policies, right? This accounting information plays vital role in policy. If company, for example, if company wants to raise sales tax 10, for example कि sales tax 10% company government wants to raise it by 12%, गवर्नमेंट को 10 से 12% करना है तो खुद ही खुद नहीं कर सकती गवर्नमेंट हर एक कंपनी से इंफॉर्मेशन मंगाएगी कि दैट 10 12 अप टू 12% सेल्स टैक्स इज़ अफोर्डेबल और नॉट. अगर 12% तक सेल्स टैक्स अफोर्डेबल है देन एंड देन ओनली गवर्नमेंट विल अप्लाई दैट 12%, अदरवाइज नॉट, राइट. So there are 12 components. So or there are 12 users. To whom our accounting information becomes helpful and fulfill their needs, right? Okay, so write down all these 12 users in your notebook and read it again also. Okay.